I remember the question now. Did we answer it?
So maybe not correctly, but...
Why? Why, Cassie?
You weren't fast enough.
He now yells at Alexa in Walmart too. When there's music playing, he'll go, Alexa, stop! And then he'll look at me, he'll go, louder, Alexa!
I wasn't fast enough? You wanted me just to cram this in the 2.6 seconds that it gave me?
I'm talking about the 30 minutes.
I am so sick of people insinuating that I'm too long-winded in the videos. I carry this channel on my shoulders. As far as the things we're working on in Montana, a little bit more detail. The hospital, I'll go pretty fast, but that's because that's going way back. That's January, to put a timeline on it. We have one we call the kiosk, which is on the medical center side. And then we have the bistro, which is in the hospital.
Well, Rachel's more at the kiosk. I mean, towards the end, she started helping at the hospital side with me a little bit more. So I was doing a lot of the food side of things, and I had to learn coffee for the first time.
So you left me there every day.
So I finally know coffee now.
By myself.
By herself. She was training people.
Without you.
She gets so sad, you can tell. She's very attached to me.
They were been there for a long time. They had their own independent way of running things, where we obviously were building a brand, so there's things that really matter to us.
The hospitals were kind of a hybrid for us. They weren't anything we've ever really done, and we couldn't fully do 100% BW just because of limitations that we had there with the space, but we did come in and completely transform them and make them very unique.
We had to put that spin on it in a very tight area where, and try to not be overcomplicated. And honestly, I think we nailed that. I look at what I did there.
A lot of the building in the hospital was fast-paced. Within less than a week, we had everything built and installed.
Installed it over the weekend.
And if you look at the transformation, once again, our family just came through in a really big way.
As far as the remodel goes, I mean, I don't feel we did that much to it, but it changed it. Every little thing you did just completely changed the look. It wasn't that, I mean, we did it in like 2 days. So it really wasn't, I mean, prep-wise it was, but.
2 days to us is like 3 weeks to somebody else.
So, but even still, I think all the changes we made a huge difference to that location. Definitely brought it a new, updated look. It was, I think, needed. It's been there for a little while, so it definitely revamped it. We got our brand across there. I think everything we did just added a lot to it, and it looks really good.
Revamped some of the menu, brought some of our stuff in, tried to keep their favorites. We're a little bit worried because we bring in, again, a total different element of coffee in. People are telling us they're not gonna like your coffee.
They've been very well accepted. People really like our coffee and our product and the service we offer. And they've been going really good. And we're still working on growing the catering side, and we'd like to do better, but that's everywhere. We wanna grow everywhere.
So taking something that was there for that period of time and completely just dumping it on its head. January, boom, we were in and out. As far as from my perspective, by the middle of January, things were set up, menus were done, everything was built, we were up and running. And then Mandy and the girls kind of worked on learning it, as far as learning how to deal with the different things in the hospital, and been going ever since.
But overall, they've been good little machines for us. They allowed us to get them up and running and then start building the Brewster, which then turned into everything else that we're doing here.